Now we are going to see lex program. Earlier we have done token separation using other tools, the programming languages. Now we are coming for the lex tool. So let me open the editor. So now I have opened the Gedit editor. This is not a VI editor. I'm using a different editor. So so this is the place where the code is done. So here you can find the declarations. If you need to declare the variable or initialize value, you can initialize here. Otherwise, straight away we can also define here. Once you define the rules here, this is the definition and the explanation for the definition. Then we proceed for the explanation. This we cannot say as explanation. It's a mandatory kind of transformation. It's a kind of translation rules. So these rules will say that this is only going to predict whether it is the token is a keyword or a number or identifier. So initially identifying the tokens is very simple. So after identifying the tokens, specializing them into the various categories is very important. And we need to know the three important functions. One is YY text. YY text. So YY text stores inside itself all the current values, or we can say the tokens are stored in YY text. And YYLX is it is always executed in the starting of the whole program. So without this YYLX being executed, you cannot start your whole program. That is the meaning. So YY wrap function is opposite of YYLX, because this is the one which will stop your lex program. So without YY wrap you cannot stop your lex program. So this is the basic setup. Then these transition rules are also simple. Already I have defined these things. So based on the defining things, I am forming the rules, and those rules I am storing inside the tokens, whichever I am getting, that I am users tokens I am storing inside this YY text. And you can see the output via this YY text. That's all is the concept of YYLX, YLX tool. It's not much, but then too we can just know how to define an identifier. Means you should know that you should define it like that, letter into letter slash digit. So this is the form of identifiers. Identifiers can be a letter followed by any number of letters or digits. That's the meaning. Then letters means this is the way of representation, the capital and small letter, how you should represent. Similarly digits also, operators, these are some methods to represent the digits. All these things are not represent. Then keywords means this is just put in a bracket. Data type also just giving it in a bracket. Then these things you can execute it here, and we get the output. Now let us execute the program. Lex program has to be executed with lex. Then you have to give the file name. Token is the file here. Then you have to give cc lex dot yy.c. Now I have to give the final command dot slash a dot out. Now you have to give the user input. So now let me give some user input. For example, int a equal to 5. Then I will use all the things. So when I give enter, you can see the data type is being shown, identifier, operator, number, everything I have shown. So anything left out means nothing is there. Keywords are left. Keywords, for example, if I give um, if, then I'm giving a punctuation a equal to 8, 9, 10. You can see that it shows that it's an identifier operator. There may be a doubt like why this particular thing is arising, because I have not installed this particular, I have not installed it in the array, declared in that array, so it shows like this. Otherwise the program works well. Let me give some other value also. Suppose a, then you give some if, then you give some plus. You can see that it separates and gives.